technology used to preserve Lenin has additional scientific uses.
Technology used to preserve Lenin has additional scientific uses.
Lenin isn't really all there anymore.
Aside from cosmetic procedures keeping up appearances, the inside of Lenin has also changed since his death. His brain was removed so it could be studied by the Brain Institute in the Soviet Union, where it was hoped they could divine the secrets to his greatness from the dead, gray tissue. You can still see remnants of his brain at the Neurology Center at the Russian Academy of Sciences. Lenin's organs were removed for the original embalming process, leaving only his muscles, bones, and most of his skin intact after all these years.
The Communist Party helped fund Lenin's preservation.
Though the Russian government is now funding the Lenin Project, that was not the case in 1991, when the Soviet Union began to crumble. Unable to provide the money, the funds were cut off and the Communist Party took matters into their own hands by gathering donations to keep Lenin preserved and on display. Paying everything except for utilities, the donations gathered were enough to keep Lenin looking good for more than 20 years.
A specially made rubber suit encases Lenin.
Another part of the secretive process of preservation was revealed to be a special 2-layered rubber suit placed onto the corpse and hidden under his tailored burial clothes. After injecting secret embalming liquids and formulas into the corpse, Lenin is dressed in his rubber suit to keep a film of the fluids on the body without ruining the cloth of the suit over it.
Lenin's mausoleum wasn't completed until 6 years after his death.
When Lenin passed away in 1924, there was a contest for artists of the Soviet Union to create monuments to the leader. The winner, Alexei Chusev, was an architect that created not one, but 3 monuments to Lenin. He began with 2 wooden mausoleums, the first one created for the initial viewing of Lenin by visitors. Since the public was so enthusiastic about the body remaining on display for as long as possible, the third, current mausoleum was commissioned in 1929 and was also designed by Chusev.
Most Russians actually want Lenin removed from viewing.
Lenin's continued presence in Red Square is divisive among the Russian people. In 1991, there was talk of his mausoleum being torn down and his body buried. Protests took place before Lenin was left in his current resting place. Current leader Vladimir Putin likened Lenin's display to a holy place in 2012. However, an April 2017 poll indicated that 58% of Russian citizens would prefer Lenin to be taken from his display and buried.
The Soviet leader's extended stay was spurred by winter cold.
Lenin's extended stay in the mausoleum in Red Square was not the original plan. The leader was set to be on display for the usual short span of time before being buried next to his mother in St. Petersburg per his wishes. However, the Russian winter had different ideas, with temperatures of 19 degrees. It preserved the body by freezing it. After 56 days of the perfectly preserved corpse remaining on display for droves of mourners, the Soviet Union received so much positive feedback from visitors that it decided to keep Lenin permanently maintained and on display. Thus began the great embalming experiment that continues to this day.
Lenin's body fled the country.
In 1941, German forces moved across Europe. It was decided that Lenin's body would be removed from its resting place and moved to a secure location. Legend has it that then leader Joseph Stalin even visited the corpse the evening before it left the Soviet Union. The body traveled in a specially equipped train car to ensure it remained at the correct temperature, accompanied by a security detail and scientists trained to keep the body from decomposing. After the Soviet Union was deemed safe enough in 1945, the Soviets undertook a mission called Object No. 1 and moved Lenin's body back into its mausoleum.
Over 200 scientists have kept Lenin's corpse looking fresh.
The Lenin lab scientists are those tasked with keeping the former leader's body in pristine condition. Though the former leader's body still looks as fresh as it did in 1924, over the years, over 200 scientists have replaced pieces of skin and lost eyelashes, smoothed out wrinkles, cleaned up mold, and even reconstructed much of the corpse's body to make up for the lack of fat layers under the skin. A mixture of paraffin and other fillers is used to allow things like Lenin's nose or chin to be resculpted, creating the waxy, smooth look of his body today.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.